Just a quick video on how to replace the power supply in a Dell Optiplex 9020 small form factor PC. And firstly, I open the cover, and I've found that if you put some pressure on this part of the cover while lifting up on the latch and then pulling up, that reduces the odds of the cover binding, which they tend to like to do. You'll need to remove the front cover, which has these 3 tabs you lift up on and pull away from the PC. You'll also need to disconnect your drives. Unlock the drive cage by pushing the mechanism away from the front so it's in the unlock position, and then just rotates up and out like so. From there, you don't have to, but it makes it easier if you remove this little fan shroud for the CPU heatsink. You pull these levers away from the heatsink and lift up. You got a 4-pin connector down here. Just squeeze that, give it a little wiggle and jiggle. It is routed through the side here. So I'll just lift that up and around. Remove the 6-pin here. And you will notice that these wires are routed under the front I/O. So you will need to disconnect that. Your USB 3 header and then the front buttons. And it's also routed in the speaker wire, which is kind of messy. You don't have to remove the SATA power connectors because those are coming straight off the motherboard, not off the power supply. And then you'll need to remove this little blue air guide. There are also 3 screws in the back, which I've just removed ahead of time. You'll notice there's a little blue tab here. You'll push down on that. It's a little locking tab, and then you'll slide the power supply towards the front. You may also want to lift up the PCI Express slot retention cover, and this kind of rotates an angle, and then you can lift it out. You can't lift it straight out because it'll hit this up here. And to reinstall your replacement power supply, same deal, kind of put it at an angle, rotate it in, and then kind of push down on it while sliding it back. It should lock down again. Close that. You can reinstall the screws. Then you reinstall your air shroud guide thing. So, and I'm going to run these wires back under the front I/O ports connections. There we go. And then from there, we're going to plug in the 6-pin. Looks like the CD drive power accidentally got tangled up and everything. Let's see if we can retrieve that here. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to plug in the 6-pin, get the 4-pin back in, and then route that on those tabs like so. Just reduces the odds of the wire getting pinched by something if it's in the right spot. I think I already said that, but obviously you're going to want to reinstall the screws for the power supply at one point. Shroud for the CPU heatsink. That goes down. Oops. Make sure the wires are out of the way, so stop you from installing that. Drive cage. Angles in like so. Looks like that wire's sitting a little proud. Oh, SATA cable's in the way as well. It's not in the right spot. Stuff happens sometimes. There we go. Lock that in place. Obviously reconnect your drive and data and power cables. From there, line the tabs up on the faceplate with the holes in the front that they correspond with. And basically that rotates on, clips in place like so. Reinstall your cover, and you should be good to go. So hopefully that's helpful, and thanks for watching.